So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. I'm already out of breath, but we are starting another section of the Standing Stone Trail day. Back there's Day Hike Dave joining me on this. But in the last section I did without Dave. We did this little short section to here. But behind us is the 1,000 steps. And I'm out of breath because you have to climb up like 200 steps just to get up here from the road, but let me show you. Yeah, so down there is Route 22, the parking's right over there. Here's our Standing Stone Trail. There's Dave, who in a little bit might regret coming along with me, but
I'm already tired.
I know. But so you gotta come up all these steps just to start the 1,000 steps. And it's cold today too. I know it's really breezy, so you might hear a little bit on the camera noise, but I have a sweatshirt giveaway today too, so when we get to the top of the 1,000 steps, we're gonna find a place to hide that sweatshirt. I'll show it to you when we get up there, but we gotta get up there first. So it'll be like a sweatshirt giveaway in this video, but we gotta start making our way up. Like I said, it's pretty windy, so you might hear some of that on the camera, but anyway, we gotta start making our way up. Should be, what do we say, like 7-8 miles maybe?
Yeah.
I'll film the map at home and insert that clip here. So here is our Standing Stone Trail map. So we are down here at the 1,000 steps. We're making our way up here, all the way up here towards Mill Creek Quarry view and to Shorbs Summit, which is right there. Let's get the other map out because we keep going. So once again, there's Shorbs Summit, but after that we're gonna keep on going and then make our way down to where I left my Jeep at Route 655. That is the plan. All right, so it doesn't help if you just keep staring at them. You gotta go at some point. But we'll take our time. There's no rush for this section. I think it's been my 4th time doing this, but not on a day that's been this cold. It's probably in the 30s right now. Spring disappeared for a bit. They just go on and on and on. But you do get these little flat areas, like a little break before the next section starts. But up and up they go. We got our first 100 steps. It's actually more than 1,000, but our first 100. I'll give number 200. Yeah. 200. Another flat area. We gotta head all the way up there. But then up we go again. And they are literal steps. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit of history about that later when we get to the top. Alright, already getting views. Here's number 300. Slowly getting there, just taking our time. It's kind of cool though, these. You can see the wind. halfway there.
Oh boy.
Hey, what's that song?
I'm gonna sing it.
Whoa.
Just what I was
We're halfway there.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, definitely living on a prayer.
Something.
Praying that we make it up here successfully.
Yeah.
And then the good news is we only have about 7.5 miles out.
Yeah.
This climb's like a half mile.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's some flat sections and downhill sections. So.
We're halfway there.
Yeah. Just taking small little breaks on the way up. No rush. These steps are they're big steps too, which makes it a little bit harder sometimes. 600. Getting there. Whew. And we got another one of these flat areas. But then it goes right back up again. Getting there. Because like I said, once we're up there, we gotta find a place to hide this sweatshirt. So if you want this sweatshirt giveaway, you're gonna have to work for this one. Get to the top 1,000 steps. Dave was talking about
Quit? No.
Yeah, going up and saying, "Oh, Cliff, I'm getting tired. I think I need to go back." And then he's going to take the sweatshirt on the way back. But yeah, we'll see. But in their own way, the steps they're kind of beautiful though too. Oh, looky. Number 800. Getting there. Whew. I wonder who's counting all these. Oh, much longer flat area then. There's a quarry up here that they dug stone out for making bricks, I believe. Some of these flat areas are like for rail lines and stuff. See the stone wall over there. They operated what they call they did have a small engine car up here. I think they call it the dinky, and the dinky shed is still up here. We'll visit that. Whew. And up ahead is the last push. Yeah, right here. I think like there's one more flat area though. But yeah, the dinky shed is way up there somewhere. But you also have another 200 steps to go up to the top then. There he is. You still alive?
Yep, only 7.5 miles to go.
Oh, no, stop saying it. Here we got 900. And the last bit up to there. There's looking back. I was going to ask you, that group that sings that song, the Final Countdown.
Oh yeah.
Was that Europe or something?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it just came to me. Yeah.
Well, you know your music.
Oh well, a little bit.
Final Countdown.
My oldest sister was into that kind of stuff.
Ah.
So I was thinking that's what we got to sing now. Oh, I forgot about this little spring here too. But yeah, the Final Countdown. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna sing it for you, I guess. Oh, I think that was from the 80s. But yeah, almost to the top. Well, this top. 1,000 steps. Obviously there's more than 1,000, but it's roughly.
Oh goodness.
Dave. Here we go. The final countdown. Whew. Yeah, the legs are feeling it. Oh boy. Here we are. Whew. Made it to the top of the 1,000 steps. The trail goes on that way. We're not done with the steps though. Once you get to the dinky shed, there's another 100 or so steps up to get to the Mapleton overlook, but nowhere near as bad as this. This is the toughest part of today's hike, is by far. But we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna look for a place to hide that sweatshirt up here somewhere. I was thinking about doing the dinky shed, but I think I'll do it right here. So here is the I'll call it a t-shirt, the sweatshirt. It'll be in a plastic bag. Let me put it out here on the, actually let me set you down. So here's what it looks like. A little bit in the shade there. It's got the logo on, not all who wander are lost. It is it's a unisex version, so it fit a man or a woman, but it's a large. So that's what it looks like. We're kind of in the shade here. Anyway, you can kind of see what it looks like there. So yeah, that'll be in the baggie. I'm gonna find a place up here to place it, hide it. Yeah, so right here is the top of the 1,000 steps. You can see the signs right there. So we're not at the dinky shed yet, that's over that way, but right behind here is a nice little spot to take a break. There's a rock ledge up here. I think I see a spot up in there. We're gonna put this, hide this. I think we can get up here a little bit. Maybe this little hole up here. Yeah, I think this will work. I don't know if anything lives in here. Maybe. Huh. I don't want anything chewing on it. Not like anything walks in and out here too much, but I think I'm gonna put it in there. So I'm gonna scrape some of these leaves out. And we're gonna stick this in here and cover it up with all kinds of leaves. Might gather some other leaves from around here, some down here, and plug this hole up with leaves. And that's where it is. Maybe I'll even cover this up with a rock. So right there's a little hole. I'm gonna put this more whitish looking rock in here, I think. Hey, maybe right there. That denotes, if you see that rock right there, steadied upright, you know, you find a spot. I think I might put a few more leaves back in there. Maybe another rock or something. I just want to make sure the leaves stay in there. But yeah, if you see that rock, that's what you're looking for. I put a few more rocks in the back there, but that is what you're looking for, that rock right there. Okay, so once again, right there's the top of the trail, right there's a sign. There's a nice break spot, and if you look up here, head up here along the edge, and you'll see that one rock shape up there. And as always, if you're the person that finds this, if you could send me a message, let me know you found it, and a picture too would be cool. I could share a picture in a future video. Maybe take the rock away too that's there, so if somebody else comes up here looking for it, you don't see that rock, I mean someone else found it already. But you're gonna have to work for this one. We'll make sure Dave doesn't.
If you see you wearing that t-shirt, you'll know, or that sweatshirt, you'll know
yeah, what happened. Dave took it. All right, but we're gonna take a break here, and then we're gonna keep going. So just from the break spot, if you walk down this way a little bit, there's a yellow blaze trail. You do get a view right here. I think this yellow blaze trail is another way to come up here, but yeah, check that out. Wow, wow, wow. That's a view. Yeah, check this out. Beautiful walk along the edge. Down there's the steps we came up on. A little cold, but that sun is warms you up. And up here's the dinky shed. You can see a train down below too. This is where they stored the engine car that worked up here. We've been here before. In the summer, this is a nice break spot. It's all cool and shaded. Of course, the vandalizers have been here. There's more steps for a trail. Yeah. So this was probably like a trench at one point where they could go down and work on the engine. Wow. Cool. There's Dave.
If you watch my 1,000 subscriber video, right in this window, rattlesnake was laying around. Yeah, be careful with rattlesnakes.
Some more steps. Right there's the dinky shed. So, not too many more to get up to another flat spot for a while, out to the Mapleton overlook. Probably for the steps for the day. All right. Whew. See Dave making his.
Why?
So I think we're soon approaching the Mapleton overlook. There's also a quarry up here. I didn't ever talk about those steps. Those steps were built by the workers that worked up here. They would hike up those every day to this quarry. Kind of hard to tell, but there's a kind of chunk missing from the mountain up here. But yeah, imagine coming up the steps every day to work. It's just beautiful up here, the pines. Well, overlook's a little bit further yet, but get back in there, you can see a little bit more. There's a quarry back in here at the top of the mountain. Like I said, I think they brought the stone. I think they made bricks out of it, crushed it, made bricks, if I remember correctly. You can see more of the quarry up here. Oh, get down there's Mapleton. We hiked through there on the Standing Stone Trail. We came kind of through there. Just a really neat section up here. Getting more exposed to the wind on this side though. I think this is our overlook right up here. Oh yeah, wow. Check this out. They call it the Ledge Quarry Vista, but I don't think it's called the Mapleton overlook. Woo. Wow, wow, wow. The breeze coming off the overlook is cold today. Feels like winter again, but awesome overlook. This is the furthest I've ever come on this section too. I've never gone past this overlook, so yeah, it's cold. Yeah, so this is all new to me now. Whoa. Ooh, that's cold. Dave said he thinks there's a bear up in there, but looks like people go up there.
I think I talked Cliff into checking out this bear down here.
Oh. Oh, slip. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm big enough to get in there at all, but that's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, the wind has thankfully died down again. Maybe it's just we're kind of sheltered from it again. But over at that overlook, it was just brutal. But we'll see. Yes, this is all new now, which is super cool. But we're headed to something called Shorbs Summit. We're the highest point on this section. So it'll probably be brutally cold up there. I think there's a view up there. And another view up ahead too, something, the Mill Creek Quarry or something view. So we'll see. So you do a little bit uphill at some point. We'll see. All right. It's time for Dave to take the lead. He's been filming me up front, and I'm gonna film him. Yeah, this section is just amazing to hike on. It's just flat and level.
Probably just jinxed it.
I know. All right, folks, we've been spoiled for quite a while now with this trail. It's been really nice, but that will change at some point up here. Oh yeah, that is a big boy. I'm not really sure what the trail can do. Neither me or Dave have been on these further sections, so we're not really sure, you know, how bad or how better the trail might get.
Like this, I'll be happy.
So this nice trail, whatever, keeps going, but there's a double blaze. So our trail heads up that way, so that's where we're headed.
What's bad is that used to be the trail straight ahead.
Yeah, they changed it. Huh.
Are we going to be heading the right way?
Yeah. Yes, that's where we came in on. Now we're kind of doing some switchbacks, it looks like. Start heading up to the top. Yeah, they must have got some snow last night up here. Snow in April. Huh. Yeah, I guess today is April 7th, I believe, so Tuesday, because it's still Tuesday morning. Yeah, a lot more snow. Dave pointed out in the moss down there. We're just continuing on a whole series of switchbacks, which are nice. I think I like the switchbacks. They make for a longer trail, but they make for an easier way up the mountain. So we should be soon coming to another view. There's, I think it's called the Mill Quarry view or something. But it's gonna be brutally windy up at the top, I think. It's starting to look viewish up there, I think. Oh yeah, it's gonna be cold and windy. Oh, more snow. Yeah, Dave just pointed out, you can see that in the moss there's like little humps. Like, this is definitely an old rail bed going up here. So I think we're close to that other quarry. Probably just up around the bend here. Yeah, a whole lot of happened up here back in the day. Yeah, because it looks like flat areas up there. Let me get my gloves on again.
Cliff the rock, the steps aren't looking so bad now. I'd rather have the steps.
Yeah, our switchbacks are gone. Going up, but got no steps this time, Dave's talking. The trail's getting more rugged. I don't think I have too far to go. Alright, I'm getting hungry. I heard Dave say beautiful, so it looks like a flat trail right here. Oh yeah, look at this. Just when you think you're going uphill. Ooh. Wow. And just another beautiful section. And these are all man-made, these old roads or railroad beds. All the way up here. Yeah, never-ending views up here. Surprised I haven't heard more about this section, to be honest. And look at this. Just wow. You just notice some nice stonework. Just still following these trails that these workers made, you know, decades ago. You know, we're still using them today. It's kind of amazing. We're just gonna switch backing up again. Wow. There's quite a bit of snow up here. I mean, for April. But it is as cold as it looks. But it's still an absolutely beautiful hike up here. As Dave said, I'm so thankful for these switchbacks. Didn't know there's going to be so many of them up here, but they make it a whole lot easier. Oh, this is going to be awesome up here. Oh. Getting a view. Yeah.
Super wow.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow.
That's pretty cool. We came from all the way, 1,000 steps is all the way around the bend there, but wow. The pines. Kind of sheltered from the wind here too. This is really awesome. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, I think this is the Mill Creek Quarry. This is the Mill Creek Quarry view then. Absolutely beautiful. A little bit got the browns of winter yet. You know, it is spring, it's April, but I see a few trees greening up out there. Yeah, it doesn't look like April. Look at all the snow up here. But wow. Yeah, they're signed Mill Creek Quarry. I grabbed a Cliff Bar on my bag, unwrapped it, and the rock, it looks like a pile of, well, you know. But anyway, we're gonna munch on that as we make our way to the summit here, Shorbs summit, where we should get our view. Might be pretty windy up there. But I think we've definitely been spoiled a little bit on the way up with all those switchbacks. It just made it really nice. I didn't realize that it's gonna be like that. But yeah, made it really nice on the way up. But we'll see. We have a rugged section coming up. We'll see. I know Shorbs summit is gonna be pretty. It's like a boulder field, but that's coming up next. Awesome hike. Look at that. It's an awesome hike out. I mean, awesome view. All right, so we're gonna leave this awesome view. I'm gonna munch on my Cliff Bar, and we're gonna head up to the summit. So we're swapping places again. I'm gonna take the lead now. So I saw a picture of Shorbs Summit the other day. It looked pretty awesome. I mean, look at all, still snow. All right, absolutely awesome trail up here. All right, so the trail just got a lot more difficult. We're not on those nice switchbacks anymore, but it's taking us to the top. Whew. Dave making his way up. Up, up, up. Almost there. Gotta play that song again, the final countdown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dave's making his way up. I think he's done with this hill, this mountain. But it looks like we've reached the top. We're not at Shorbs Summit yet, but I think we might be done with most of the major uphill. I think our trail will continue out that way. Whew. And we'll see, there might be a road up here, like an old state forest road or something, because on the map there's like a really straight section trail. We'll see what that is. But then there's a section that goes downhill back to where my Jeep is parked, so we still got a little ways to go, but awesome adventure so far. Probably a longer video, but there's just a lot to see. It's beautiful, cold, windy, but beautiful. I'm glad that Dave's along too. It just makes a longer section like this. It's good to have a friend along, and just in case too something happens, you're with someone else, someone to talk to as well, instead of just talking to yourself the whole time. But yeah, glad he's along. So I think most of the uphill is done, like, for now. So the map looks, I mean, there's still more to do, but it looks more level. So. But we're gonna head over to Shorbs Summit and hopefully take a little bit of a break up there. See how windy it is. So, all right, let's keep going. And now the sun is shining, it's warm, not much wind. I will say too that this whole section has been marked or blazed really well too. Some of the sections we've done haven't been. All right, we've been walking forever up here. Not at the view yet. More snow in the shade. But we should soon be at the Shorbs Summit view. From what I've seen, it's a very rocky, like, boulder field area. Yeah, literally just around the corner, it is Shorbs Summit. A little bit breezy. Oh. Elevation 2,265 feet. I think I like the other one better, the Mill Creek Quarry view, but this will do as well. Yeah, but here we are at Shorbs Summit. Dave just mentioned, I think he likes the other one better. I think I said that earlier too. I'd like the, what was it called? The Mill Creek Quarry Vista. That one was more expansive, but this is still cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Definitely have this one to yourself, probably.
Yeah.
Far up here as it is.
But one more shot. But yeah, we're gonna be looking for a Little spot to take a break here. Out of the wind. Ooh. So we're gonna get going here in a minute again. Dave's thermometer says 40 degrees. So, and it's sitting in the sun there, so it's chilly out here, but
Wind chill.
yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get going in a minute. Very well, warm, sunny break spot. Well, not warm, but sunny break spot. All right, and we're gonna get going again. There just might be a road up, like an old road up here. We'll see. The trail looks very straight on the map. That would be amazing. At this point, but here's another perspective of the view. Another different sign. All right, let's see what awaits us. Either way, we still have another mile up on top of this ridge before we start descending down to where my Jeep is. So maybe 3 miles yet to go. Dave's watch says we've already gone about 4.8 miles. All right, time to keep moving. Warm up again. Well, no old road, at least yet. The map made it look like there was, but the trail actually winds around all over the place. On the map, the trail just goes straight, but a little deceiving, but it is what it is. Almost looks like, we keep looking up there, almost looks like there's a road up there, but we're kind of on the boundary between state game lands and state forest land right now. Oh yeah, I see the white marks on the trees. So we have some signage and a mailbox. Jack's Mountain Trail Registry. Well, there's a Yellow Blaze Trail up here. I don't know if that's on my map. Our trail goes this way, but huh. Wonder where that goes.
Mountain Trail and
Camping and water.
ah, that's what the
Oh, that's what the Yellow Blaze Trail, yeah.
for the camp. And you've got mail.
Oh, there's a journal in here.
Ah. There you go.
Just a couple days ago someone was here.
4/4/26 was here. A little happy guy.
Doesn't say his name though.
There you go. No. But if you come in from the other end, it might not be too bad.
What is they, 7? Yeah, I think so. So we can read that. Put YouTube there. Yeah, Dave's gonna sign it, put one of his stickers in there. It's probably shorter to come. Yeah, a lot shorter to come from this way than the way we came from, but yeah, out in the middle of nowhere. Mailbox is the registry in it. Day like Dave sticker, and it goes. Yeah, so if you want a sweatshirt and a sticker,
Wow.
what do you call that? Like double jeopardy there, you know?
I'd just get the sweatshirt and turn around. I wouldn't like this for
I don't know.
Definitely earned our supper tonight, huh?
All right, so we are cruising along up on top of the mountain. A few rocky sections, but it's pretty easy going. Dave almost trips, but that's okay. There's some rocks and sticks. But yeah, so you can make up some time up here. It's just the trail winds around a little bit, but it's pretty easy up here for the most part. We're both looking forward to the spot where the trail turns downhill. It's been a fun day, but you know, at this point in the journey, sometimes you're kind of ready to be done too. We're past all the overlooks and things like that. I mean, it's still good to be out in the woods, but a longer hike there, just get to that point where you're ready to get back to the car. So we weren't entirely wrong about there being an old road up here. There's one right there, but the trail isn't taking it. Maybe that one goes down the mountain, but our standing stone trail is taking us back up this way. So there is a very old road up here. We're not utilizing it. But that's okay. We're just walking along and Dave's like, that's not a good sign. There's a grave marker. Kind of does look like it, but anyway, we've been up on this ridge for a while now. We are looking for the turn to go downhill, which should be coming up according to our calculations. We're both ready to start going down. But we've been, like I said, we've been cruising along up here. Yeah, so there is a road that comes up, I guess, from the bottom. There's like a state game lands parking lot here, but Dave mentioned it's gated down below. But we need to go. Looks like we're going up this way yet. So maybe this is where we go down. Because I see purple paint on the trees up there.
Yeah, I do too.
So that's probably, so we've had probably to descend here. All right, so this should be it where we go down. The long-awaited downhill section. So just a little ways to go yet. Hopefully, we gotta change the battery out soon, maybe here. Yeah, here the downhill starts. A bit breezy, but and the further down we go, the less breezy it gets. I mean, probably just higher up. I think what's happening is the wind is like hitting that up there, and then because it wasn't windy at the top, so the wind's like hitting right there and then deflecting upwards, maybe. Some scientific talk. Just a guess. It's like right at the edge of the mountain, it's like always like super windy. Well, today it is. Still going down, but the trail has turned into this like a kind of like a four-wheeler trail. So pretty easy going. Dave's hurting a little bit.
Well, we jinxed us. Last time said that then the trail turned to rock.
I think there is a Dave was looking at maps. It looks like there's like a little bit of a private road down here we walk on a bit. We'll soon be leaving state game lands and going on to private property. So we are leaving state game lands now. I got the purple paint on either side on these trees, which indicates private property here in Pennsylvania. But the trail's been pretty easy going down, which has been nice. So, winding down. All right, so now we're really spoiled. Got a bit of a road, but we're just chatting about other things. It's been a nice, easy walk down. So we'll continue on down this. For a little bit at least. We are leaving our road. Dave says we have like another a mile to go yet. Yeah, but it's, I think, yeah, so we're leaving the road. Our trail goes this way. But as you can see, we are still pretty high up. Down below is the valley. But we were, oh, there's a vultures flew. We were way up there though. Look at that.
Here is our,
all the way up there.
here is our foot
We got a tree in the way. Well, but yeah, we still are a ways up.
Oh my god.
Look at the vultures.
Make it the whole way down there.
We do.
Oh my god.
All right. But down, down, down we go yet. Probably closing in on 2 o'clock. So we made good time. Wow, that's like a gorge. You can hear the water down there. We got kind of spoiled on that like 4-wheeler trail in the road, but now back to like well, it's kind of like an old road up here, but yeah, it's beautiful out there. Look at that.
Except for the warning about
All right. It's kind of like an old road clinging to the edge of the mountain here. It is more scenic for the last several miles. Well, last quite a few miles. It hasn't been that scenic, but yeah, we thought the views were over, but yeah.
That's what I said. Nice surprise.
This is worth like a purple lizard almost too, but it's on private property, but yeah. Down we go. I just keep filming that. Beautiful pine forest. There's like a boulder field in that mountain over there. I think that's right. Is that Route 655?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 655.
There's the next trail.
Over there?
I believe the top of that ridge is the standing spot.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so Dave's saying the next section is out that way on that ridge right there. Possibly, huh? All right.
Way out there for power line.
Okay.
Double power line probably.
All right, nothing creepy to see here. Get the little shed there. Dave's making his way down like a pro.
Oh yeah.
Like a pro. Look, that's a steep section there, though. Yeah, the creepy trailer. Looks like an outhouse, but there's some daffodils up here. But we go that way. Knock on the door, Dave.
What's that?
Go knock on the door.
Cliff, could you totally
that place, I don't know. I feel like there's something. I feel like that's the abode of clowns.
And all these shotgun shots.
Oh yeah, someone comes up here.
Hanging out here.
Yeah.
So we're a victim. I don't have to go that bad.
That looks a little nasty. Yeah, I don't know. We're on this like narrow point jutting out. But there's an orange blaze up there. So this must just drop down. Yeah, so the trail just follows this old road down this like ridge. Yeah, it's nice that this last section is also scenic too. Yeah, this section just got really steep. But yeah, take a little break there. We're getting there. So we're taking a break here. Dave checked his phone. He does the mileage. We're at 8.16 miles. So the question is, will we hit 9? I'm taking a risk and saying no. I'm gonna say we're gonna hit 8.96. Dave says 9 point what?
9.17.
9.17. So we'll see who's correct. we do have a little bit of ways to get down yet, but we'll see. Dave's taking a little break there. Well, I just got to the bottom of that steep section, but Dave's still making his way down carefully. Roadblock here. Yeah, wow, I mean, we got a view here. That's a massive, I guess it's a house. That thing's huge. There's a beautiful view right out here though too. Looks like our trail just kind of skirts along the edge here for a bit. Wow. Yeah, it looks like it's fairly new. Not sure. Well, I see an orange blaze way down there, so we just looks like you follow this road down. I can hear the highway, so we're almost done.
Maybe.
So we can see the highway just down there. But this is the part where I quick run ahead, hop in my Jeep and just take off and leave Dave here, you know. No.
Not funny.
we won't do that.
And I definitely can't run along with you, that's for sure.
No, we'll take him back. We met down here off of Route 655. Was it Brookville Road or something? And then Dave drove us to the start where we at the 1,000 steps. But I'll take him back.
Look at that.
Yeah, so we just gotta go out to the road yet and go a little bit down. All right, so we finally made it down. We got to go a little bit of a road walk. The trail actually crosses the creek and goes up that way then, but we gotta go up to where we parked just up here. All right, but here we go, Brookerville Lane. So I can see the Jeep down there. There's a little bit of parking here for state game lands. Just right there. All right, but moment of truth.
Ooh.
I said, what, 8.96? Dave said 9.
Oh, you're right on it.
What?
8.93.
I'm not sure what I win, but
winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, I guess I'm glad I won because it was a shorter distance, but yeah. Because I included the walk up the road a little bit, so, but yeah. But we're whooped. I'm gonna take Dave. I am gonna take Dave back to his truck. So, but thanks for coming along, folks. Actually, what time is it? Oh, do you have his clock?
It is. Oops, sorry. It is 2:46.
So,
6-hour hike.
Yeah, 6 hours. So, almost 9 miles. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I included the 1,000 steps and. Yeah.
Some rugged territory.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But so epic journey on the Standing Stone Trail, folks. But we're tired. We're gonna go home. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one if we're still alive.